Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Today I'm going to be doing a Disney haul, a Walt Disney World Disney haul. And I got back from Disney late last night, and I'm so sad that I'm back because I want to be in Disney still. But I tried to jump on this and make this video as quickly as possible because I wanted to, you know, put everything in its place and kind of unpack instead of leaving these things in bags for like months and not doing this. Plus, I also have Disney vlogs slash videos for my trip that I want to upload, and I kind of want to do the haul first. So let's talk Disney. After this, I'm going to be uploading kind of like my vlogs, and I think I got enough footage to kind of do one vlog, like one day a vlog, if that makes sense. So a whole day would be like one vlog and two vlogs. So if you are new to my channel, subscribe so you can see those. I did have a problem with my GoPro. The wrist thing I bought, the piece that bolts it down snapped the second day I was there, so I had to start like holding it with my hand because I didn't have another bolt to screw it onto anything else unless it was in its waterproof case. So I still got footage, but definitely the last 2 days I didn't get as much footage as I would have liked to. But yeah, and then there's also some footage from the beach. But I know you guys are not here for that, you are here for a Disney haul. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off my Disney haul. Now the first items I'm going to show are actually from Character Warehouse. Now if you guys have never been to Character Warehouse, it's a discounted store at the Outlet Mall by CP Housing, and it's the Orlando Premium Outlets on Vineland, and they just have like stuff that they don't really sell anymore or they made too many of, and it's discounted. So starting off with that, I bought a few things from there. This is the first thing I bought. It says mirror, mirror on the wall, and, or does it even just say, yeah it does, and it kind of has this like cutout, like triangular cutout, and it kind of is like a punk rock vibe, I don't know. This was originally $36.99 and it was on sale for $12.99, so it's a good deal. And then next I have, this was the only one I could find, so I guess it was the last one, and it happened to be my size, but it is a Jungle Cruise. Like, I don't feel right calling it a sweater because it's not a sweater. It's like, it's very thin material. It's almost like just a long sleeve shirt, but it has like a hood on it. And it says, if you don't believe me, you're in denial, Jungle Cruise. And this actually was missing a price tag when I picked it up, so I'm not sure how much it was, but they went back and like found out that the sale price was $12.99, the same as the shirt, so I would assume it was probably close to $37, since that's what the sale price came out to. But yeah, it's super cute. It's nice and light. For like Florida, if it gets a little chilly, you could just easily put it over something. And then I got this Wilderness Lodge pin. Now this time I stayed at Pop Century, but I got the Wilderness Lodge pin because when I was 13 we stayed at the Wilderness Lodge, and I honestly don't think I have a pin from when we stayed, and I really like pins. I really like collecting pins for places that I have stayed. So I got this. It was $5.99. Now because pins usually have like a color on the back and you have to like check to see how much it was, it says it was a yellow. So I don't know how much that is, but I don't think pins really retail for much cheaper than $8, so it was probably like 10 or something. But yeah, so I got that. And then last but not least, I'm going to go ahead and take this out of the packaging. They got me one with the packaging on it, but it is an Alex and Ani bracelet. And during my program, I got a lot of Alex and Ani bracelets, but because I didn't end up buying one for the year that I was there. So I got a 2017 one. I have a 2014 that I got from Disneyland, and a oh, the glare is so bad, and a 2016 from when I went to Disney World with my parents. So I went ahead and I bought this one. I was gonna buy an Alex and Ani for like this year, like the 2018 ones, but I didn't because I didn't want to spend that much money. But yeah, so I got the 2017 one. These are normally like $40 and this was $20. Okay, now I'm moving on to everything else. So, the first day we were there, I got this at Disney Springs at the World of Disney. It says Mine, Mine, Mine from Finding Nemo, and it is, it's a bottle. I don't even know what you call these, but it's like the ones that keep your drink cold for like 24 hours or whatever. It was $23. But I needed a new one because I got a Mickey and Minnie one from my friend as a going away present last year, and all of like the design on it is scratching because I use it so much, so figured I would spend some money to get a new one. So I am really obsessed with Geoffreys Coffee. I love Geoffreys, and when I worked at Disney, I mean, I drank Dunkin', but I drank a lot of Geoffreys as well. So when I left the hotel room and they stocked us up with some of the Geoffreys Coffee, I was like, you know what? I have a Keurig, but I am going to take these, cut them open, and then buy one of those like empty pods that you can like use in your Keurig for these. Because I figured, you know, Geoffreys isn't probably gonna sell like packages of coffee, yet alone K-Cups. Wrong. If you go to Disney Springs and you go to the big Geoffreys store, they sell coffee in the bag and K-Cups. So I got the French roast coffee decaf because I'm like a big decaf drinker. I'm not huge on like caffeine, but I like the taste of coffee. And it says Disney Parks and Resorts specialty coffee selection. So I'm not sure if this is the one that's like in the rooms or not, but it's Geoffreys Coffee in K-Cups. This is only 18, so this is probably only gonna last me like a month, if that. But yeah, I saw this and I freaked out. I was like, are you serious? They actually sell them in K-Cups? So that was pretty awesome. This next thing I'm going to go ahead and show you so I don't lose it, because I probably will. I love Disney rings. I always get the Pandora rings, and when we were at Epcot in Germany, they had this ring. It's like it's a gold, you can see it. It's a gold Mickey ring with like 2 Mickeys on it and Swarovski crystals. This was, I think it was 45 or something. I think it was like 45. And back to the K-Cups, because I realized I didn't say how much those were. I think these were only like $13, which in reality isn't bad, because when I go to the grocery store and get K-Cups in the like 18 packs, or actually it might even be less than that. I don't even know how many come in it, but it's about the same price. So it's really not like any more expensive than you would normally pay for K-Cups. Next up, I couldn't pass up on Basin because love Basin. Oh my god, I can smell it out of the bag. Because Basin is amazing. And because, I don't know if it was because we went through a travel agent or what, but we got these cards and it like gave you discounts at like certain places. So Basin was one of those. So I got myself another face bar. This was $6.37 and it's the Dead Sea like mud. It's supposed to get rid of like eczema and rough skin and like clean out your pores. I have the shoot, what are they? I have the tea tree oil one, and then the black bar. What is that? Why can't I think of what it's called? The charcoal. There we go, the charcoal one. I have that one as well. They work really, really well. And then they had these soaps that you could get that were like pre-packaged, and it's like a variety of different soaps. It was $3.13 for 4 little like quarters of soap, and they're all the Mickey like designs. They had other ones that you could get, but I really like how the Mickey ones look, so I bought those. Next up, I went and I bought this postcard. It has Figment on it and Tinkerbell, and they are watching the fireworks on top of Spaceship Earth. I know the glare is really bad, but this was $5. I got a Splash Mountain one before and I have it hanging in my room. I just like to hang these up, and it has the World Showcase in it, and I just thought it was so cute, and I love Figment so much, so I went ahead and bought this. Speaking of Figment and how much I I love Figment. They haven't had Figment pillow pets in like a while. Like during my program, I looked for one for so long and I could not find one. I was devastated. Well, I walked into Mouse Gear when I was in Epcot and look at what I found. He is like, looks really huge. But they had a Figment. Now, I will say, he is very different than the original Figment pillow pet. He's not like fuzzy. Like he's soft, but he's not fuzzy. He's more of just like a, I don't even know what you would call this, but it's not like fuzzy. So I bought him because I love anything Figment. And look at his little wings. They're so little and so cute. Yeah, so I bought him. He was, I'm so bad with prices. I think he was like $30, 35, 30. I think he was 30, yeah. But he was so cute and I was like, yep, gotta have him because my cat used to lay on my Stitch pillow pet and it is flat. And then I have a Pluto one, but I like to have one at school and one here. So I think I'm gonna swap him out for Stitch at school. Next up, my family likes to buy, we like to buy an ornament a year, and when we go to Disney, we preferably like to get a Disney ornament. So we did. If you guys have seen like the new logo for like the 2018 year, you know that a lot of their stuff kind of looks like this. It has all the park logos on it. So we got that, and then when you flip it around, it has the date of park opening, Walt Disney World, and then all the parks' names around it. And I thought it was just really cool. And then another cool thing is that on the front, they actually have the coordinates to Walt Disney World and the coordinates to like each park. And with saying coordinates, this is really off topic and has nothing to do with the Disney haul. I don't know if I ever mentioned this, but I don't know if you guys have seen like on Facebook or anything, those like bracelets that are like coordinates. Well, my mom bought me one before I left for my Disney college program. And this was before like I knew where I was gonna work or whatever. She just typed in like Disney World coordinates and made me one as a surprise. And one day, I don't know what I was doing, but I was looking at the coordinates on my bracelet and I was like, I wonder where exactly they're to. And with all of the construction that has went on at Disney World, I don't know if this is accurate, but during my program when I started this was accurate, is that in Epcot, the center of Epcot used to be the center of Disney World. And then with all construction, the American Adventure Pavilion, which is where I worked, was the center of Disney World. So when I Googled the coordinates she had on my bracelet, they were to America. And I was like, that is insane, considering I worked there and she got me this bracelet for my program that just so happened to be the coordinates of where I was working. Like, didn't even intend for that to happen. She just wanted coordinates to Disney World. And because I guess it was like the center of Disney World, that's the coordinates she got. But I know that was like off topic and crazy, but I just thought that was so interesting and cool.
We now return to your regular programming.
Okay, moving back on topic to the Disney haul. This next thing I got, I knew I wanted before I even got there. It is the Tower of Terror phone case. I love the new like design they're doing for Tower of Terror. It's really cute, and I am all about phone cases. Everyone who knows me knows I have like a new phone case every week, especially when I was working at Disney because they'd be out of their packaging and I could get them really cheap. But yeah, this was so cute. So I knew going in that I wanted it, and it kind of has like a 3D looking effect to it, and this was $30. Moving right along, this next shirt I got from Epcot at, it was at one of the stores in the World Showcase, like right as you pop out into the World Showcase. I don't know what the International Gift Shop, I don't know what it's called. But it is a Epcot shirt. It kind of resembles one that I already have from like Food and Wine. And then it has the logo on the back with the World Showcase, and it says World Showcase Epcot 35. And the other t-shirt I have is like the same material. It's light and it's really, really soft, and I wear it all the time. So I wanted another one. This one was originally $24.99, but this was on sale. I don't know if they like made too many of them, but it was on sale for $16.99. So I needed it because it's Epcot, so why not? This next shirt came from Disney Springs at Uniqlo. It was $14.90, and this is kind of the design on it. It has like a Mickey holding his eyes. It's like a weird looking Mickey. It's also like, I have a Donald Duck shirt that's like this, but it's like velvety. Like very velvety around like the black outline. And I didn't really need this, but I thought it was cute and I wanted it. They have a lot of like new artsy, weird looking designs. So yeah, definitely go check them out because their like clothes are pretty cheap too. Okay, so the next thing I got was a sweatshirt because anytime I go to Disney, I gotta get a sweatshirt for some odd reason. So this is the one I got this trip. So it has, does it have all the logos on it? Or yeah, so it has all the park logos on it. And then down the sleeve it has some of the like park logos slash like Teacup, Space Mountain, like all the important things, you know. I love Disney sweatshirts. I don't know why. They're just very, very soft and comfy. This one doesn't have pockets. I do have one that does have a pocket, but who needs pockets, right? And once again, I'm terrible at this. This was $44.99. I really wanted a Spirit jersey, but I couldn't justify buying one of those after I bought the sweatshirt because the Spirit jerseys are like $60. I really like the Ariel one and the Millennial Pink one, but unless you got money for that, they're really expensive. The next thing I got was a Tsum Tsum because I needed to buy at least one Tsum Tsum while I was there. And Tsum Tsums run, I don't even know how much they cost anymore. I just honestly bought it. I don't even know. I think it was like $6. I feel bad because I don't know his name. I don't even know if anyone knows his name. If you know his name, let me know. But he's from Monsters University. The only way I can like really describe him is he is the one that if you're on like Monsters Inc. laugh floor and you're waiting and they show that thing for like Monsters University, he's the little fluffy guy that goes like, it's your future right here at Monsters University, and then he makes a U. So I got him. I was gonna get Randall too, but it was towards the end of my trip and I was like, I've already spent a lot of money. I need to like just get one. So he was the one that I bought. Next up I have a Disney pen that is Minnie Mouse, and I've never purchased a Disney pen. I know, as many times as I have went to Disney, you would think I would have, but I haven't, so I'm gonna use this during the school year. Because I stayed at Pop Century, I had to get a Pop Century pin because, like I said, I mean, I gotta buy pins for where I stay. Also, I noticed that Pop Century didn't really, like, this was the only pin they had. And like Wilderness Lodge, had a couple to choose from. Like, I know like a lot of the resorts have a few different ones you can choose from, but I think Art of Animation only had one too, but I just like when you like have a variety and I can choose from them. But I mean, this is a cute pin and it was the only one they had, so I bought this. This was a silver and I'm pretty sure that this was $10, so I guess that yellow one was not $10. Unless that was $10, I really don't know, but I know this was $10. Next up, I got a Toy Story Land pin because this was my first time visiting Toy Story Land, and it was so much fun. If you guys have a trip coming up, get excited about Toy Story Land because it's really awesome. We got to ride Slinky Dog twice and the Alien Saucers once. But this was also silver, so I'm pretty sure this was $10, which was surprising because this is a pretty nice pin. And then I also got, right before we left, a Epcot pin with Figment on it that says, let your imagination soar. And it's just got Figment on it. I was gonna buy a mystery pin, but because we were leaving and I wasn't sure if I'd be able to like trade it if I didn't like it, I went ahead and bought that. And I don't normally trade pins. Like, I don't know, I'm not huge on it. It's not been my favorite thing to do. I like to buy pins that I like and keep them. However, I never realized how cheap the mystery packs were for the singles. And I know a lot of other YouTubers like to buy the mystery pins and like open them up on camera and stuff. So in my vlogs, I bought a few that I opened. And I ended up trading all of them except for one because the first one I opened up was a Captain Hook like stamp or postage stamp or whatever it was, and I didn't really like it. He wasn't the one that I was hoping for. He was the one that I least wanted. And then I saw a cast member with a pin on her lanyard and I liked it, and I was like, oh, that's a Tower of Terror like cast costume. I'll take that. So I asked her if I could trade her and she said, yeah, you can trade me, but I just want you to know that this is not Tower of Terror. And I was like, oh, she goes, it's the Great Movie Ride. And I was like, well, then that makes it even better. Go ahead and give me that one. So this is what I traded for, because obviously I don't have the originals anymore. But when my vlogs upload, you'll be able to see the original pins. So I was super excited about that because Great Movie Ride isn't there anymore. So of course I want a pin from Great Movie Ride. This was the next one I traded for. It was a Tinkerbell like soda cap looking thing, and I traded it for a Figment that's like inside of Spaceship Earth. And I mean Figment, so of course I was going to trade it. And then this was the pin that I opened up, the mystery pin that I didn't trade, and it is Mike Wazowski, and he's so cute. I don't think my dad even wanted me to trade this one because he loves Mike Wazowski, so. And then last but not least, these are the last things in my Disney haul. I know this wasn't as long as my one for my program, so if you're into Disney hauls, I have like a 3-part Disney haul that I'll link in the description. I also have a playlist running of it that you can watch, and that is a long haul because when you live at Disney for 5 months, you're gonna buy a lot of things. So recently I saw something on Facebook about these little pendants called Pieces of Magic. So what they are is they are steel that is pressed from like old refurbished rides or rides that don't exist anymore, like Great Movie Ride or Ellen's Universe of Energy, or any scrap metal that might have gotten taken out of a ride during a refurbishment. So basically the idea is you can take a piece of the ride and a piece of the magic home with you. So I got 4 different ones. They are $2, so they're $1.99 each, but if you bought 6, I think they were $1. I don't know. I'm struggling trying to remember how much everything is. And I didn't tell you how much the Figment pin was. Pin was either. It was a silver, so I think it was $10. I'm terrible with prices. Honestly, if you need me to tell you a price, you should probably just go online because it's hard for me to remember what anything is. But the mystery pins, those were $7. I remember that. Now I'm getting sidetracked, but I don't know how I'm supposed to show you this. But this is the first one that I got. It says luck, and it's kind of like Mickey's like glove with crossed fingers. I got a castle that is, it says dream. So they have this one that says wish, and all of these say different things. I didn't even get all the ones you could get. There were tons and tons of different ones that you could have gotten that said different things, like journey. Like, I think there was one that said curiosity. I'm not entirely sure. And then I got a sorcerer, the Sorcerer Mickey hat that says courage. And it's super cute. I love these because I am all for anything that has to do with like Disney, like actual Disney that you can like take with you. So this was perfect that I was able to get these. And a cast member actually said she had trouble finding them, but I found them at a lot of the locations. So I don't know if like they're starting to sell them more and more at like different types of locations. But I know you can find them at Art of Disney at Epcot or Art of Disney at Disney Springs. So that was pretty much what I got. I think I did pretty good. Spending not too much money, but enough that I could, you know, give you a nice Disney haul. So that is it for this video. I would also like to point out, if you are new here and you like my ears, I actually have an Etsy shop that I will also link down below. This style is not on my Etsy, but I do have plenty of other styles that you can look at and check out. I also had a lot of people ask about my ears when I was on Disney vacation. People asking like where I got them, you know, how I made them and stuff like that. So yeah, if you're interested in that, go check that out. And also some more exciting news. I hung out with some friends and got to see friends when I was at Disney. And I actually have a friend who wants me to come visit her in January. So I might be going back to Disney in January, but we will see when it gets closer to time. So that is it for this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!